set up again. I don't have a camera feed for Mr. SauCeD, so I'm going to try to set up a picture for him in the minimal amount of time that I have. So bear with me while you guys all enjoy the long tail of the tape. Shouldn't be too long. Where are you, SauCeD? What is your Discord picture? What is that? I don't even know what that is. That's like a drip of blood or something with a face on it. Unfortunately, I can't like get it. It's not letting me get it. Oh well. Well, we're just gonna go in with no camera. So I'm just gonna hide it. No big deal. What did I miss out on? Anyway, we're going in. It's game 1. Alright, let me turn off this second camera. That first camera, there we go. We do have OldGreg in the bottom right. Webcam. Best of 3 series, 1550 MMR. We have SauCeD in the bullpen. OldGreg on Bashi's Monkeys. SauCeD going for the Farseer Headhunter build on Last Refuge. And in the top right, we have OldGreg. Wait, did I have these guys both as undead? Am I high? I do have them both as undead. What happened here? I don't know. Well, there you go. Human versus orc. I thought they're both undead players for whatever reason. I had them both marked as undead players. Oh, they are both undead mains. Okay. Yeah, they're not. Okay. There you go. See, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. They're both here to flex. They're both flexing. And you might not know SauCeD, but if you don't, let me explain SauCeD to you. Not really a one-on-one player. SauCeD, you're going to find him in the 4v4 brackets. Has a lot of experience in 4s, a ranged team, random team. Pretty damn good player. But as another player in this tournament, Oxygen, also another great 4s player, you see that those skills do translate over to solos. Very similar concepts. Obviously, micro, very similar as well. You know, some of the macro, creep routes, all that's slightly different. But if you have the game fundamentals down, you can bring them into 1v1 and 2v2. OldGreg trying to creep right in the face of SauCeD. SauCeD going to aggro the Golem camp and run on out of here. It's going to ensnare almost every footy of OldGreg. These damn trappers on Last Refuge, the bane of everyone's existence. And OldGreg's going to lose a footman for it. Archmage did get the Ring of Todd as well.
The player's forces are under attack.
Here we go. OldGreg trying to recoup this creep camp, and Farseer doing what the Farseer does best with his allegiance of headhunters. Creep all the creeps on your opponent's side of the map in the early game. Trying to focus fire down this footman. 1 footy if OldGreg is going to fall. Feral Spirits targeting, right-clicking this footy. Footy going to be brought down and loop around the bank. Meanwhile, more focus fire onto this injured footy. Farseer going to chase this footman down, but the boys have been called. Going to try to turn the tide of this early push from SauCeD. SauCeD microing some of the headhunters to the west. Going to get them out safely. But more Feral Spirits right-clicked onto the Archmage, and this is where things get a little tough. Got to keep your Archmage moving, as the Feral Spirit's going to keep chomping down. Tried to get a deny on the footy. The deny was denied by SauCeD. Trying to close this Headhunter kill. Chain Lightning going out onto the Archmage. Archmage 13 health left, pops the TP and is going to get on out of here safely. And now you see all these wounded Headhunters back home. 3 of them. And this is where things can start turning because it's not so efficient to use salves on these. Salve heals 400 hit points. These guys don't even have 400 hit points, but you want to heal them. It's just inefficient. Archmage did get the scroll regen. Now no longer has a TP. Going to need to be extremely careful in this early game now.
A player's forces are under attack.
And OldGreg trying to finish up this Trapper camp. Meanwhile, SauCeD, 7 Headhunters deep. Going to be able to easily creep up pretty much every creep camp on this map except the Reds. And even so, probably the Reds at this point. Headhunter's really efficient at creeping.
Player's forces are under attack.
Meanwhile, OldGreg, not sure if he got defend yet. Didn't quite see that, but the second hero, Mount King, out already. SauCeD, second hero delayed for sure. And this could be where OldGreg finally makes a little bit of a sway in the game. So a late TC or a late tech, not sure which was which. Spirit Lodge also a bit delayed as well. One Arcane Sanctum already up, second one about to finish. Nice round almost on the Farseer. I'm sure there was a Stormbolt there as well, but scroll speed going to be popped. Farseer going to head down south. Knows he can't take too much more. Doesn't want to get into those critical levels. Doesn't want to burn the TP just yet. Gonna deny. Did he just deny a Feral Spirit to resummon the Feral Spirit? Maybe it was a level 1 to resummon level 2s. Anyway. OldGreg getting Chain Lightning by the Farseer. Farseer heading on back. Did get the Wand of Mana stealing. Torch Chieftain finally here. Gonna get a War Stomp just on the MK and 1 Water Elemental. So not the best War Stomp, but trying to get into the back line. Now the Torch Chieftain moving and grooving and dancing and blocking that MK. MK extremely low 19 health. Oh, and the long distance pole arm from the Torch Chieftain. That damn Torch Chieftain. Got him. Got him. OldGreg moving back those water elementals. SauCeD continuing the pressure. Casters are out. They have rank 1. Gonna need to start using that Dispel on these wolves. And finally, OldGreg starting to stabilize, but
A player's forces are under attack.
level advantage going slightly to SauCeD. Now the cards have been dealt. OldGreg knows he's going to need breakers. He's going to need that nice wall of breakers. He has enough priests to be able to dispel these wolves easily, as well as any lightning shields that potentially come up from the shaman. Torch Chieftain will try to sneak through your front line with the lightning shield. Will try to burn down all of your back line. Have 5 priests. That's quite a bit, but also a lot of healing. Transitioning into Rifleman. MK did get the level 2. And will take Thunderclap. Picks up the tome and will be visited by SauCeD. Did get the Dispel, but the priests are very exposed in the front. Torch Chieftain would love to get a War Stop off, and 1 priest going to fall immediately, and the next priest also going to fall. 2 priests out of position just like that. Both of them down. Luckily still have, I think, enough priests. I don't know who the Rifleman was shooting, but OldGreg turning on himself.
A player's player's forces are under attack.
All right, pulling the red camp now. This is where SauCeD going to get some good momentum and good items. Torn Chieftain probably going to get level 3 from this, even while soaking with the Farseer. He's going to pull the Farseer out anyway. Not sure if it's far enough. It wasn't. So going to pull him back a little bit further. You're going to get level 3 anyway, with or without the Farseer. And you're seeing all these units miss. Love to get these guys on the high ground. Would clean this camp up much quicker. All these guys, I forget the percentage chance to miss when you're down 1 level. Might be 30% or 20%. It's probably something that you can find out on warcraft-gym.com. Mountain King also going to get the level 3, and just like that, hero level's just about even. Level 4 Farseer, not that scary, honestly. The Feral Spirits can effectively just be negated by Control Magic or Dispel. Really, the big thing you're worried about here is Chain Lightning. But the Torn Chieftain, that's who you got to have your eye on. Going to need more breakers to deal with them. And going right into the main base has the Lightning Shield. Going to get a nice stop on the Pest backline, and Chain Lightning followed by that. No more mana on the Farseer. Just going to TP out. Mountain Thunderclap onto the Headhunters. Not going to claim any kills this day. Has the level 2 Thunderclap. This damage going to start adding up. But to counter that will be the heal wave from Mizzle Kree, the Shadow Hunter.
A player's forces are under attack.
OldGreg correctly checking on the Sexpo, although a little late. Luckily, doesn't find one. Get nice gloves of haste. Well done. Guys, any orc above 1600 might as well be Lyn. Certainly feels that way when you play him, especially as human. But we're seeing OldGreg doing quite well. Thunderclap onto some of the front line here. Only got a couple Shaman and a couple Wolves as well. Torn Chieftain in good position. Has the Lightning Shield. Gonna try to get some good War Stomps off. Another Thunderclap onto the front line, but not really landing on any of these back Berserkers. Would really love to get Thunderclaps on that back line. Torn Chieftain finally found his way into the back line. Not enough breakers to keep this Torn Chieftain at bay. There's a nice Thunderclap, but the heal ward has been dropped down. Gonna need to focus fire that down with the Archmage. Gets it down. Torn Chieftain now down to 30% health. Finally getting the Torn Chieftain into vulnerable territory, but has the potion of vulnerability to deal with all this if he has to. He's going to be able to stay in the battle. Nice heal wave going off onto the Torn Chieftain. Another nice Thunderclap from the Mountain King. 33 supply to 48 supply. SauCeD definitely has the advance, but the Torn Chieftain falling, and falling quickly. The Torn Chieftain going to fall. Can he get out of here intact? SauCeD drops the heal wave again. A Mountain King, is he going to be able to escape? The Mountain King is also going to fall. Can you believe it? Archmage in the battle still, trying to remain here. Will he be able to persist? It doesn't look like it. 30 supply. I think it's your time to leave. You've overstayed your welcome. And just like that, the Shadow Hunter got level 3. Carson, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a great stream, buddy. Welcome to Fight Night. We got some banger matches tonight. OldGreg versus SauCeD. Both players pushing one another to the limit.
Are under attack.
Torn Chieftain down but not out. We'll be back soon enough. And luckily for him, the silver lining on his death is he fell before level 4. He fell at 3.9. And OldGreg, seeing what he feared he would see, the red camp already crept out. Still have this one down here up for grabs. No expos from either player. OldGreg catching up in supply. Every passing moment does have plenty of priests, but really not a lot of damage. Not a lot of damage at all. 3 rifles.
A player's forces are under
And some
attack.
Thunderclaps that quite frankly are just being negated by the heal wave at the moment. Really need more breakers. Breakers going to help deal with the Tauren Chieftain. Also drain some of the mana from the Shadow Hunter. Less heal waves, and then Clap can finally start getting what you're looking for. And go for the Hitman style sauce. Gets the one Wyvern. See Hitman doing that quite a bit. Shaman just able to mosey on by, but did get caught. Just like that, 49 supply to 38. OldGreg, momentum starting to swing in his direction. But not without the Farseer claiming both red items. You see the Farseer has the Hood of the Cunning, has the Horn of Stormwind. 41 supply to 55 supply. And OldGreg trying to creep up as much as he can. But he's going to get a visit from the Orc army. And look at the Machine Gun Archmage. Triple Gloves of Haste. Just fast. Getting a nice visit from SauCeD. SauCeD has a Scroll of Town Portal as well. He's going to wreak havoc on this base. He might even take the Town Hall down with him. Kodo Beasts are here. We'll be able to devour some of the Spellbreakers. Just one for now. And there goes the keep. Gonna be tough to fight here. Breaker's just gonna get picked up one by one. SauCeD has really good location right now. Really good position inside OldGreg's own base. Gets a nice Thunderclap off, but it's easily going to be able to be countered by the heal wave. Level 2 heal wave, that is. Tauren Chieftain, 85 damage, but no Town Hall. And OldGreg is no longer mining. And SauCeD is mining on 2 base. 62 supply. This game is all but won. By Mr. SauCeD. Very great game played by SauCeD. Also great game played by OldGreg. But it's this point now, even if you kill the TC, which the Stomp heard round the world, you can't buy anything back. Every loss is permanent for OldGreg. Not able to buy anything back. Tauren Chieftain has the Potion of Healing, has the Potion of Vulnerability. He's going to be here a while. Everything from OldGreg is gone. GG. And I don't have a winner cam for Mr. SauCeD, so we're just going to go back to the lobby. I do have a cam for OldGreg, but SauCeD, no cam. No cam. All right, let's see the next game name. Maybe it's just Old SauCeD 2. It is. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect. All right, so great game. A lot of good battles there. And SauCeD showing that he's not just another Forest player. He's here to play. A good victory against OldGreg. Are these guys going random? Is that what's happening here? So I got to figure this out. Because, again, I had them both as undead. They're both undead mains. They didn't play like they're both undead mains. Both players playing Orc and Human pretty damn well. Pretty clean. By the book. Fortunately, OldGreg didn't have enough breakers. Couldn't quite get there. And yeah, I think they're both playing random. Okay. That's that. Game 1. Saucy boy. All right, and thanks again, Carson, for the raid. Hope your stream was good. How are you doing tonight? It's always great to see Carson not only casting at the highest level, but also playing. Love to see Carson playing. He's getting learnt. I saw you playing Human the other day, I think in 2s. Saw you playing some rifle caster. Pally rifle. That was sweet. All right, well, without further ado, we got a series to continue. SauCeD up 1-0 against OldGreg. We're going to Concealed Hill. All right, so I did get confirmation. They're playing random, so that's why I had all of my races wrong. SauCeD once again getting Orc. This time looks like he's going for a grunt opener. So I'll have to ask him what changed from game 1 to game 2, why he's going grunt opener on Concealed Hill versus Headhunter opener on Last Refuge. And Mr. OldGreg. Probably going to go DK Ghouls. Act like a poor chicken. Yeah, we have some big games coming up. We got Yeti playing. This matchup also very hype. And then our finale, 4th Age versus Sean McNabb. The return of Sean. Oh, and his camera's gone. What happened? What happened to your camera? Let's see. Did something happen? Or is this me? Oh, I think his camera's just gone. All right, we're going cameraless. Just like that. We can fix that. Boom.
A player's
Whoosh,
forces
it's
are
gone.
under attack.
Blade Master grunts. Love to see diversification in the strats in best of 3s. We see players like Hitman so good at Blade Master against Undead. Blade Master taking quite a bit of damage. We'll be able to heal him up, no problem with a salve. Meanwhile, Death Knight of OldGreg cleaning up his own orange camp. Gonna clean that bad boy up. Death Knight gonna head on down. Knows he's up against the Blade. Knows he's up against grunts. He's gonna keep the ghouls odd pumping. Gonna send the Death Knight down. And no more scouting for OldGreg. Acolyte down.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blade Master gonna try to take out the High Priest. Gonna wind walk right on through. Didn't quite get the item. Went to OldGreg. OldGreg now has the hero advantage in the early game. Blade Master just 1 kill away, though. Not a big deal. Magi still around. The item's still here. Everybody's favorite creep, the Troll Trapper. Also still here.
The player's forces are under attack.
Blade Master got the level 2. He's looking for a critical strike. This is where the game gets juicy. And look at the dancing going on from SauCeD. Dancing around the world. Keeping this Death Knight here. Just in case the Death Knight tries to run away. Blade Master. Now gonna push the Death Knight back to the Blight. Graveyard coming up. Fiend production. Sure to follow. We'll see some statues as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blademaster gonna clean up this camp. SauCeD has wanted this item from the beginning. Now is finally gonna get it. Death Knight knows this. Gonna be able to close it out. Nice death coil. Cancel. Right there. All right. A lot going on in this game right now. Grunts chasing Skellies. Grunts heading back home. Death Knight heading west.
A player's forces are
Blademaster at the fountain. And just one ghoul chopping wood. Curious to see what the second hero will be. It's going to be a Shadow Hunter. And if he does the Hitman style, he'll be following Mr. OldGreg around with just a Blademaster, trying to steal as many items as possible, deal as much damage to the Death Knight as possible. Pops the preemptive Dust of Appearance. We'll be able to see him for quite a while, but no mana. No death coils, no immediate threat. And try to land a couple more Windwalks. Has plenty of speed to get out of here, avoiding the critters. And we'll have the illusion to keep those ghouls occupied. Death Knight is sent back. Lich just about done. Shadow Hunter gonna come on out and perhaps creep with the grunts. And here come the slaughterhouses. Statues gonna be coming out. Fiends possibly as well. Looks like we will see the Hitman style. Blademaster is looking for his best friend, the Death Knight. Found him.
A player's forces are under attack.
Behind all this, SauCeD going to try to creep up this Shadow Hunter up to level 3. Has the Frost Armor. Going to be quite effective against the Blademaster. Got the invuln, got the scroll. Has the Windwalk and no more dusts. Oh, does have 2 on the Lich.
Are under attack.
Shadow Hunter continuing to creep on up. Got the level 2. It's going to have Heal Wave now. While OldGreg creeping up with just the DK and the Lich. The Wombo combo. Fiends on the way. Same with the statues. And he'll have plenty of wood. As he is in the middle of deforesting Concealed Hill. Popped it and did get it off. Is detected. Blademaster going to get quite a bit of damage out. And now with Hex, going to be able to get some damage done. Almost a surround. Forcing the TP. Lich taking quite a bit of damage as well. But the Frost Armor helping quite a bit. Slowing the attack speed and the attack damage via the armor increase. All right. And now OldGreg's army coming into full form now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Sending in the illusion, playing mind games. OldGreg ain't gonna fall for it. Just wants the scouting to end. A lot of illusion. Some more illusions. No shortage of illusions for SauCeD. Meanwhile, quite sure what happened. But I do know that OldGreg wants the red camp, now has the statues online. Maybe some destroyers coming as well. Not sure if the destroyer upgrade was trained yet, but has enough statues. Gonna get the Legion Doomhorn. That'll be sold. And nice Tome of Intellect for the Lich. Lich starting to get up there. Has the orb. Would love a claws or two. And 50 supply to 41 supply. Neither player breaking. Upkeep.
The player's forces are under
SauCeD. Looking for the level 3 Shadow Hunter. We'll find it here. And OldGreg is going to help out his buddy SauCeD. Creep his expo for him. What a nice guy. Destroyer upgrade just about done. We'll be able to help out.
A town is under siege.
Kill some Spirit Walkers in ethereal form. Tons of damage to the grunts. Especially if you can devour some Spirit Link.
The player's forces are under attack.
That's a nice takedown. No more Tauren. No more Spirit Walkers. Has his eyes set on the barracks, but he has a present back home. Blade Master. Level 2. Acolytes. Getting some good repair. They are ensnared.
Player's forces are under attack.
Will be pushed back. Blade Master now in a bit of trouble. Pops the potion. Dust of Appearance. Sorry, not the potion. Blade Master take quite a bit of damage. Has the potion of vulnerability, what I meant to say. One of these might be morphed soon. We'll devour some Spirit Link and maybe get to work on some of these heavy armor grunts. Blade Master starting to go to town onto the ghouls, but the Blade Master taking so much damage from the coil. And the ghoul numbers starting to show their advantage for OldGreg. OldGreg trying to get a heal on one of the ghouls, not able to. Ghoul Frenzy going to work onto the Shadow Hunter, forcing the Invuln pot. Blade Master trying to get some damage onto the backline. Crypt Fiends. Crypt Fiends backing out. Half the Frost Armor. Blade Master soon to fall, but pops the Potion of Vulnerability just in time. Death Knight now taking quite a bit of damage from Mr. SauCeD as the Shadow Hunter falls. Blade Master trying to do the remaining damage to the Crypt Fiend. Does get a Crypt Fiend, bought another Potion of Vulnerability, but has a 30-second cooldown. 50 supply to 44 supply. OldGreg pops the Dust of Appearance. We'll be able to see the Blade Master. Has a coil. Also has a Nova, but a little far away. Gonna take down a grunt. Kodo Beast has a Crypt Fiend in the belly. Which got the level 3 and now has the level 2 Nova. The nuke capability from OldGreg just got real. Gonna try to nuke this BM probably very quickly. There's the Nova. No coils available. And OldGreg able to win this battle this day, sending SauCeD back home without a Shadow Hunter, who's just about halfway done reviving. No Tauren Totem, only Headhunters and Berserkers coming. Has the Bestiary. In the back, may see a third hero. Gonna see the Pit Lord. Pit Lord gonna help with Howl of Terror. Gonna help reduce all of this damage. Gonna reduce the Blade Master damage quite a bit. Gonna reduce the Headhunter damage quite a bit. And And it's going to get a nice visit from Mr. OldGreg. OldGreg trying to slice up this Kodobeast to release the Fiend. Will get the Fiend back. Fiend very low on health and will pay the price immediately. Focus fire down. Nice attention to detail there from SauCeD. Wyvern down. SauCeD in a tricky spot now as OldGreg has found the momentum and is executing on a high level right now. Gonna also potentially get the Spirit Walker down. It does cast one last Soul Link. Spirit Link, sorry, before he falls. Blade Master not able to secure that kill. Burrowed Fiend. But plenty of speed to get out of here. This Death Knight is a speedy boy. Not a lot of mana on the Death Knight. Gonna really need some statues to help out with this. Statues in production yet again. And Necromancers. Oh, yeah. As the great Carson would say, we're in Wacky Town now. How often do you see this in solos? Very rare. No more Zeppel, don't have to worry about that, but unfortunately no one was in there. So potentially just a distraction as SauCeD goes for the red camp. No orb on the Blade Master either. Best items from this red camp, I have to say. Not the best.
A player's forces are under attack.
This Death Knight now looking really nice with this combo. SauCeD Pendant. Oh boy. That combined with a mana regen statue. You have coils 4 days. Potion vulnerability, the big boy one.
A player's forces are under attack.
Gonna sit in the Pit Lord, and this Pit Lord's a beefy boy now. +9, or just 9 total, +6. Now the Necros, Skelly is starting to come out, and no way to really deal with them. Right now, as SauCeD doesn't have any Shaman or any Spirit Walkers. Finally has a couple in production right now, but it's going to be a little while before they show up. Just this DK, the SauCeD Mass Pendant. This is going to be nice. Yes, gets out right away. Acolytes here repairing the Black Citadel. Want to make sure it doesn't fall. 55 supply to 50 supply. Just hitting the 19-minute mark. King of trapping. No, you're not a human player. Only humans are kings of that. But, oh, there you go. Yep. I didn't even know you could do this with other races. If I lose this, I uninstall. A lot on the line here. OldGreg putting his Warcraft career on the line. Apparently. All right. OldGreg, you heard it here. Career on the line. Back line, gonna need to transition. Gonna need to reposition. Gets the Banshees, gets the statues back. Some Fiends exposed. Does have the Orb of Lightning now. Gonna be able to lock it down. Nice burrow and a Death Coil to heal it up right before. Lich, now the target. Oh, and the Hex. Well timed by SauCeD with the Hex on the DK, not able to heal the Lich. Necro did get a couple skellies down, but we'll see how effective that is. And now the Blade Master turning his attention to the Banshees. Oh no! SauCeD with the GG, and OldGreg taking this to game 3. Well played. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. Whose camera is this? Because you named yourself Fight Night, so I don't know who it is. I see OldGreg's back. Okay. All right, let's all right, so we got OldGreg's camera back. Let's get him back in the action. Okay, he's back. Welcome back. You know, he's not retired anymore. He won the game. Let's get a little winner cam. There he is. He's feeling good. He's out of retirement just as quick as he almost went into retirement. And he's ready for game 3. Look at him go. Look at him go. All right. Going to game 3. OldGreg versus SauCeD. It's going to start any minute now. Looks like we're on Northern Isles as well. Northern Isles. Someone called, ended your cam, no problem. And sorry I missed some of these alerts. N3LO Angelo. Is that Nello Angelo? Thank you for the follow. And Light SCT. Thank you. Also for the follow. Welcome to Fight Night. Welcome. And Immortal Souls. How you doing, buddy? That's your leader of War 3 Americas right there. Mr. Immortal Souls. Welcome. And Taco Engineer 123. Thank you for the follow. The follow train is real. We are on the follow train. Choo choo. These matches are awesome, Immortal Souls. If you'd like to compete next week, hit me up. Every Tuesday. We're doing Fight Night. Climb more. Thank you for the follow. Yep, we got Oxygen up next. SauCeD 1-1 against OldGreg. Frozen Yeti. Oxygen has a match in front of him. Frozen Yeti is not fucking around. He's here to play. Thank you, Grinchy, for letting me know the vetoes. Appreciate you. Grinchy always helping everybody out behind the scenes. You guys don't see it. He's adminning War 3 Champions tournaments. He does so much behind the scenes. That's why he is the people's champ. It's no surprise. We're just waiting for SauCeD, and we'll get started. Yeah, I see OldGreg. I also see someone named Fight Night. I don't know who that is. All right, we're ready. Let me turn on Mr. OldGreg. He's back. We're all here. We're all ready. We're tied up 1-1. It's random versus random. And we're about to see a little something on Northern Isles. OldGreg now getting Orc. He was human in the first game. Undead in the second game. And Orc in this game. And SauCeD, I believe, has been Orc every game. Pretty sure it was Orc in game 1, where he won. He was Orc in game 2, where he lost. And now he'll be Orc in game 3 in an Orc mirror. So he's going to change it up this time. He's going Farseer Headhunters. Both players. Hero a little late from SauCeD. Going Shadowhunter first. Oh, wow. All right. Excuse me. I was wrong. Maybe a little Serpent Ward abuse. I like it. There, and Oxygen calling a Shadowhunter Pit Lord incoming. You know what? While we're here, let's do a fun poll. While we're kind of waiting for this early game. Who wins game 3? SauCeD. OldGreg. You guys got 2 minutes. Get gambling. Farseer heading on down with a peon.
Forces are under attack.
He's gonna see the unthinkable, the Shadowhunter. He's gonna abuse the Hex. Feral Spirits. Sicking the Headhunters. One Feral Spirit down.
Players' forces are under attack.
More Hex abuse on to OldGreg. And OldGreg wants to end things quickly. Bring in the shot, bring in the peons. But he's got a while before that shot's available, and he's taking so much damage. Uh-oh. OldGreg. Oh, no. Oh, no. The unthinkable. SauCeD. Wow. I mean, someone's got to report SauCeD to the police for all this abuse. That was rough. And Baron pointing out in the chat also didn't get XP. XP denied also from the Hex. That is something I always forget is a mechanic in this game. So got denied the XP with the Hex. So not only did it result in his death, also resulted in no XP. You can see the Farseer in the top left stuck at 1.0. And SauCeD probably has enough to deal with this. Only it's 3 Headhunters and 3 Headhunters. SauCeD has the Hex. Farseer back. Still at 0 XP. More Hex. Oof. Didn't get the deny. Farseer did get some of that. Was out of the Hex in time.
A player's forces are under
Now the shop is up, and now OldGreg finally can do what he's been wanting to do all game long, and that's get his ambush started. Got another kill. Now up to 1.4. And now the Shadowhunter in a bit of trouble. Going to be able to TP, but I don't know where you can really go here. Oh, it's going to go right here. In a lot of trouble now. And he got the XP from that kill. OldGreg liberated, but still taking so much damage from the headhunters. And what a wacky game. Double racks, Farseer headhunters, or Shadowhunter headhunters. My brain doesn't even compute to say something like that. And single racks, tier 2, you know, standard Farseer headhunters with tower push. Shadowhunter on the way. Falling quite behind now. OldGreg pushing this in. Has enough headhunters to get rid of these wolves. But he's up against 6. Now 7. With more wolves on the way. Shadowhunter just about 15 seconds from coming out. Oh, will he get it? I don't think so. Oh, man, that's GG, and it goes to OldGreg. Wow. What a series. And we ended in Wacky Town. OldGreg takes it 2-1. SauCeD, a great performance. And don't forget, SauCeD, I don't think really ever plays solos. So very well played by SauCeD. OldGreg, at the end of the day, took it home with the 2-1. And we're going to see if we can get Mr. OldGreg on the line. Let's see if he wants to do an interview first. Then we'll get him on, get him in. All right. See, I got to write this down. Okay, he says yes. Cool. I write down if they want to do webcams, but I don't write down if they want to do the winner interview. I need to do that just because I don't want to, like, Discord call them and they're not comfortable doing it. That's kind of awkward, right? So let's get player 2's point of view up. There he is. All right.
Hello?
OldGreg, how are you?
So good, so good.
Congratulations on your win against SauCeD. Now, I did not know both of you would be going random. I had you guys, like, written down in the sheet as undead each. I guess you both undead mirror, both undead mains. Did you both decide preemptively you were going to go random?
Yeah, Sauce messaged me. He's like, hey, I'll be playing random. We played each other in Fountain Manor League, and we were both undead, and so I don't know, I said I'd go random too. Make it fun.
It certainly was a great series. So, first game, you got human versus orc. When you're random and you get human, what goes through your head? You're playing on, you were on Last Refuge, I believe. So what was kind of your game plan going in on game 1 when you got human?
Oof, no idea. I did 2 random games on ladder earlier today, and that's all I've done. So I just figured I'll try to get, I don't know, rifles and casters seems to be something I've seen before.
Yeah,
That's about it.
Yeah, that can help, but, you know, a lot of breakers against the TC, also very effective as well. So going into game 2, you finally got the old faithful, right? You finally got the undead. How are you feeling going into game 2, and what ended up happening?
Yeah, I was excited to get undead for sure. Very, I don't know, maybe it was the nerves or I was just rusty, but yeah, definitely lost a lot of things I shouldn't have. Was just kind of running around, but having a good time. Just figured I needed to get tier 3, 2 stats. I think I left my control group of statues like in the fountain of the red camp. I don't know if you caught that part, but that was rough. Otherwise, I think it went all right.
I noticed statues were missing. I wasn't sure if they were dead. I was looking for them for a little bit. I didn't know they were actually at the fountain still.
Yeah, I left them at the fountain, and then it like turned day, and they all died, and so it was just
Okay,
nothing.
so they did die. Because I was like, they
Yeah.
disappeared, but I don't remember them being in a battle. So, okay, gotcha. Now,
Yeah, but otherwise it was good.
okay, so you knew you were playing Orc, and he went Blade Master Grunt. So for any of the aspiring undead players in the chat, what's the usual strategy you're going for when you're undead versus Orc?
Well, I opened ghouls. Did he pick work or was he random? I don't remember.
He was
But
random, I believe, and we did
okay.
see, we saw the ghouls, the later lich, all that stuff. So kind of walk us through your game plan against Orc.
Yeah, I mean, if it's Blade Master, I figure Frost Armor is super good. So get the Lich out, get Frost Armor. Um, and then Banshees. I was kind of late on the Banshees, but I think just 2 statues, some Banshees, and like 2 or 3 Fiends, and you're set. First Blade Master, I like the Howl of Terror from the big guy with the, I don't know what his name is, from the
Pit,
tavern.
Pit Lord.
Pit Lord. Yeah. Yeah, that guy's nice. Otherwise, I don't know.
We
Nothing much
saw
else.
we saw Necromancer as well. Was that intentional or a misclick?
That was a misclick.
Okay.
Meant to get a Banshee.
Okay. Because I wasn't sure if you were playing like 4D chess with SauCeD or it was a misclick. Okay, so confirmed
No, just
misclick.
yeah, nothing crazy.
So game 3, you get Orc. You see Shadowhunter first. What goes through your head when you see Shadowhunter?
Oh, I was excited about that. I think Shadowhunter level 1. He went Hex and he killed my hero, but as soon as he ran out of mana, it was like he just had another Headhunter. I think it went well. I think if he was Farseer or Blade Master, he could have held better or longer, but yeah, just needed to wait for him to run out of mana, I guess.
Was your plan on that map always to go Farseer, Headhunter, Tower Push? Because I saw you bringing the Peon over very early in the early game, so it must have been premeditated.
Yeah, kind of my plan was just to rush because I don't really know the um anything about orc builds and whatnot. And I was trying to build a shop somewhere, but Northern Isles was just sorry.
You're muted, unless you're intentionally muted.
All right, sorry, I muted myself.
No problem.
Dog was barking.
No problem.
Um, Sorry about that. But I couldn't build a shop anywhere because there was just water everywhere on the map. But my plan was just to rush whatever he was because I don't know what to do late game.
Well, it ended up working out in the end. So really good matchup between you and SauCeD. You're on the team. Bashi's Monkeys, I believe. Who are you playing? Are you playing someone this week in GNL? Or are you off this week? What are your plans?
Yeah, off this week. Played Milla last week from SIT. But yeah, Boshi's Monkeys, we're gonna take it for sure.
Awesome. And any final words, any shout outs? We got 72 people watching.
Oh man. Shout outs to the Boshi's Monkeys or Boshi's, however you say it. We're we're gonna be first place. I'm pretty confident in that.
All right. So any other teams in chat, you heard it here. OldGreg also said he was going to retire if he lost that game. I believe that was you, right? Or did SauCeD? You did say
That was
that.
me, yeah.
So
Game 2.
luckily, you're still playing. You came out on top, not retiring tonight. Great matchup against SauCeD, and best of luck in GNL. We hope to see you on Fight Night again next week.
Thank you, sir.
All right.